Washing the EcoSnug fitted diapers, diaper covers, flat diapers is super simple. You just need to follow these basic 4 steps. So the first step is to remove the poop from the diaper and the diaper cover, and a strong flow in the jetter really helps here. So after removing the poop and rinsing with water, store it in an open dry pail. Pee diapers, you can directly store it in the pail. This prevents stink and bacteria because the basket is airy, as you can see here. Next step is to do a pre-wash. So here we have some water cleaning pants, some flat diapers, some fitteds, and then some covers, and some flats again. So for pre-wash, you can use the smallest cycle on your machine. My machine has a 15 minutes cycle on it, and for the pre-wash, you can just add a very small amount of detergent, like a teaspoon. Just to show you here, it doesn't have to be a lot, very less. The kind of detergent that we use is you should use fragrance free detergent which doesn't have any additives. I prefer to use very basic fragrance free detergent. It is just normal Tide wash, and sometimes I do use Surf Excel Easy Wash as well. So these have less fragrance and they have worked well in my experience. Liquid detergent also we had, I have used them, but this comes with a fabric conditioner, and it did not, it would mask the smell, it will give you a good smell and you would not know whether the diaper has really washed clean or it is just the smell of the detergent. So avoid anything with a fabric conditioner. That said, just start the cycle. Now I have a setting to set the speed, so I'd like to do it at 1000. You can do it for 800 as well, but for a good agitation I feel somewhere between 600 to 1000 is a good speed. An option to set temperature as well, so you can totally do it at normal temperature, or you can choose temperature. So for pre-wash it is not recommended to do a hot wash, or a warm wash is enough. So I'm just going to let it be at room temperature and then just start the cycle. If you don't have a pre-wash or the smallest wash, there is also an option of rinse over here. I don't know if you can see that. Here there is an option to rinse, which also can be used if you don't have a quick wash or a pre-wash cycle inbuilt in your machine. Once your pre-wash cycle is done, we need to do a main wash with the diapers. For EcoSnug fitted diapers and the diaper cover, we recommend a maximum temperature of 50 degrees Celsius. Actually, the fitted diaper can take a much higher temperature, but the PUL outer cover will not be able to take a temperature higher than that, and the PUL laminate might disintegrate. So here you can during the main wash, it is advised to have say like 50 to 70% of the load. Like now if you see my machine, it doesn't have even half the load. Okay, maybe like around 20% to 30% is what it has. It is also wet cloth, so it's taking less space. So for the diapers to agitate well and have clothes so that they are agitating properly against each other, because if you have only 4-5 diapers in the machine, then this is going to round and round in the drum and they will not wash properly. So you need clothes so that the diapers agitate against each other, against other clothes, and they clean well. So for this, what we do is we add our regular clothes with the diapers after the diaper is rinsed, because after the diapers is rinsed or the pre-wash is over. So I'll just add my regular clothes with the machine now. So this is close to 50 to 60% of load now. I'll just show you. This is almost 70% of 60 to 70% of the load now. So now the next question is that how much detergent to use. So though every machine and every washing detergent comes with a guideline of how much detergent you should use for a full load cycle, how many scoops of this you would need. but in my experience I have seen that you would need to calibrate it a little bit as per your need. A good place to start is whatever your machine or your detergent manufacturer is specifying. Just start somewhere with that, and you can calibrate the quantity as as you grow with cloth diapering. So here what we generally use is, I use like little less than 1 scoop for my 50 to 70% load. And here for the setting, I have a 1 hour cycle. I have a cotton cycle here, and I have a mixed cloth cycle here. Since we have synthetics with it, like even in clothes, and the PUL cover is a synthetic fiber, so I use a mixed load. And we set the temperature. I set the temperature to 30 because there are some clothes which have some prints, and it's not advised to go beyond 30 on those. So we use 30, and it has worked fine for us, unless you have you are getting some issues like stinky diapers, or you have detergent buildup. It is only in those cases you need to wash it at a very higher temperature. Okay, so for speed, I can do either 600 or 800. This is a eco setting, so that it washes for a longer time and it consumes less power, so I enable that as well. And then we'll just start the cycle. So it washes for around an hour. So once main wash is done, what you need to check is that there are no soap suds in this area. Your diaper doesn't smell a lot of detergent. Now once the wash cycle is done, you need to check whether there is any soap suds here. If there are any, then you should run a rinse cycle again. Do one more rinse, like here you see a rinse cycle, so it should be there in your machine as well. Or you can just do a smallest cycle again without soap. Okay, so that will clear the extra detergent. So that is a check that you should do. So here you see there are no soap suds at all. And if I have to smell the diapers, it smells quite clean. There is no detergent smell in it. So now the next step is to just dry them. One quick tip to save in the life of the rubber of your washing machine is to wipe your rubber. You generally see hair or dirt accumulated in the flap over here. So if you clean this, you are helping saving. So this helps the rubber to last longer. Otherwise, one keeps accumulating dirt, and it will not clean. It will lead to an unhygienic, washing machine. And also just leave the door open to let your rubber and the drum dry. So the next step is to dry the diaper. So for drying, you need to take one care is that you dry the PUL diaper cover with the colored part outside. If this is the laminate part, if you put the laminate part facing the sun, it can damage the PUL and can reduce the life of the PUL laminate. So it is better to dry it like this. And for fitteds and flats and the insert, you can just dry them how you dry your regular clothes. So this is how you dry your diapers, and drying them, doing a line dry helps in actually even bleaching the diapers. Say if your diapers have got potty stains, which I don't think I have in these, the sun will actually bleach them out. The sun also disinfects the diaper very well if there is any germ left after washing, or it's just an extra defense mechanism against ensuring that the diapers are fully clean. If you have a dryer, that works too, but since in India we have plenty of sun, we can do this. So this crinkled fabric has this advantage that since it is so porous and it is so breathable, that it also tends to dry faster than the other diapering fabrics like knit or fleece or anything else. So these were the 4 basic steps to wash your EcoSnug diapers. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, do let us know in the comments. Hope this helps. Thank you.